Morning everybody, I'm Chris with Holly Ridge Homestead. Today we are headed to Texas. A good friend of mine has a mini hoe that I need to borrow. Been trying to get it for a couple of months now to do more work on my place to get it ready. So call him up and say, hey, I need your mini hoe. He says, man, I'm still using it. He's got 100+ acres over in East Texas that he's getting ready to build on. He said, well, why don't you just go over there and do some work for me? And that way it'd be done quicker and we'd get the machine over to you. So this weekend was my long weekend. I worked Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I got off 2:40 a.m. this morning. Supposed to be off at 2. I got off at 2:40 this morning. Set my alarm for 7:30, and well, I got up at 7:50. I couldn't do it. I needed more sleep, obviously. So it's probably let's see, 9:25. My daughter's headed off to church camp. My wife is taking her, and so I said goodbye. Say, you know, see her in a week. And well, I've got my little lunchbox packed and got all the necessities, and I'm headed to Texas and start doing some work. But anyways, y'all stick with me, and we're gonna do a little bit of land clearing. I think it might be just burning and stacking the wood on a mini hoe. Probably not too exciting for you guys, but something different. Well, welcome to Texas. So anyways, I'm over here in East Texas. I believe it's Wascom. Well, actually it's north of Wascom. And what it is, a buddy of mine has bought a little over 100 acres over here, and they're going to be building a house. I know this fellow back from when I used to do dirt work, land clearing, erosion control. Anyways, you see out here we've got a bunch of treetops and burn piles that need to be piled up and burned before he can bring the mini hoe back over to me. So I can do the same thing at my place, clean it up, get ready for building a house. Now, my place isn't going to look like this. It's going to have a lot more trees. Well, obviously you've seen videos. There's a lot bigger trees. So anyways, mini hoe is back there in the distance. I need to put some antifreeze in it. He's got a fire that burnt down from yesterday. So I'm going to restack some wood on that. It should burn pretty easy, and then I'm just going to keep feeding it. But I thought I'd go ahead and just do a little video for you over here in East Texas. And I won't have an opportunity to go back there and look at the property or anything like that, but you know, it's something different. Some people haven't ever seen anyone working on clearing land, and well, here we go. So anyways, I'm gonna get everything loaded up and walk over there and get this going. So this is a Volvo 35, and this antifreeze is a Volvo brand, and it's pre-mixed. He said it was overheating, and obviously it's taking some antifreeze, but I can also tell that it needs to be blown out on the radiator. Now I don't carry my big air compressor like I did when I worked for myself in the land clearing business. So I'm gonna pick out a little bit with hand, but it's taking quite a bit of antifreeze, but we should be fine. All right, I took almost the whole 1 gallon jug. I got a little bit in there. Anyway, I'm gonna get the oil checked, and we're gonna get this thing going. me tell you what's going on. This mini hoe is capable of doing all this work. The left track, there's a cable system that runs a hydraulic lever to move the machine, and for some reason this left track cable is loose, and I have hardly any traction. This is going to take forever. I called the owner. I said, hey, you know, what's going on with the left side track and da-da-da. He said, oh, the cable needs to be replaced, and this is going to take forever. So I'm going to try to finish moving this one pile, get it burning, then just go to these other piles and try to get them start, because I need to be able to grab this stuff, move it back over there, and get away from the burn pile pretty quick once it starts up. And this is not working out on this machine. So anyways, this is going to turn out to be horrible. This is going to turn out to be not such a great viewing of what this machine can actually do. I expected this thing to be in working condition. So I'm going to try to keep on going with this. This is kind of frustrating. I've been here an hour and I've gotten nowhere.
Reverse works just fine. It's just going forward. There's like a clevis or a cable is stretched out or something. So for right now, I'm just going to stack it on this backside. You can see the hot spot down here where the smoke is. Looks like though it's fixing to start catching, and I'm trying to keep it from doing that. Per se, that is. I mean, I want it to catch eventually, but going forward, I've got to be so gentle on this left lever, which is right here. Maybe I'll get the feel for this particular lever that's we're having issues with. Trying to do what I can to keep the dirt out of here. That way we can just get things burning. Now, I've used this mini hoe in the past and to do work, clear my road. Let me rephrase, open up my road back. But this thing here, it's just needing a little bit of love. Nice little mini hoe. But honestly, I probably could have used my tractor on most of this right now with the grapple bucket, just to move this around and kind of scrape this ground clean. The dozer is going to end up burying a lot of this stuff just from pushing it level. I think they're going to come out and just push this level, maybe push these piles up in one big pile, which I don't think is a good idea on one big pile. They're trying to save all these little trees. That thing just popped out. She was working up just a second ago. About getting a new camera. What I'm using is a GoPro. that I've been filming all these videos with. Well, the very first one was with my iPhone. And obviously that was a bad video, but I'm not going to take it down. I may remake the video in a different aspect of it. But that Canon SX, I believe, it's got a script where you can actually see what you're doing when you're filming. Think about getting one of those. Unless somebody out there wants to donate one. I'm thinking about producing a little bit better quality video. I need to borrow one from somebody if they've got one and see how well it works. But I mean, I'm not going to complain. This GoPro is doing pretty good. Now, I don't know about the image stabilization in here. The ground is very level. This is a machine that doesn't have shocks. But this machine is pretty good for little jobs, little clearing jobs and stuff like that. I kind of wish I would have bought a machine like this in the beginning to do some work at my place, and then buy a tractor later. But it is what it is. So all I'm doing right here is I'm just kind of raking this stuff up in a pile. I'm trying to. I'm kind of uneven ground here. And it looks like the thumb falling apart on me. I don't know if you remember when I was walking through, there's this large pile right here. My buddy called it the teepee pile. He couldn't never get it to burn. Well, I had to dig it all out. There was a bunch of dirt in there. Got another pile back there in the back, moved off and on the burn pile, and a little bit around the area. With the machine all jacked up on that one track, I'm not able to move around very far as fast as I want to, so I'm really fighting it. He wanted me to set all these burn piles, push them back up, set them on fire and everything. There's probably 6. I just didn't feel comfortable with that. There's a house over there, and I think there's a house out over here. I don't know the area. I'm not from here. Just trying to help him out. But so tomorrow, I am gonna come on out tomorrow and work on this some more for him. I think I'm only going to do 2 days for him. I'm just tired. I had to sit in the truck before I finish this out here. Oh, 15-20 minutes. It's pretty hot out today, and I could feel myself getting overheated. And I did that the other day, and it took me about 30 minutes to an hour to really get my wind back. But you can tell, I don't know if this is where he's building or if he's building back there, because there's more land back there cleared. He said he has like 100 acres, and this is like a narrow entrance, and then it opens up back there. If it was me, I'd be building back there in the back, making this open pasture. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna head home. Tomorrow I'm gonna bring the other GoPro, set it up and do a time lapse with it and try to get some more footage for you guys. But we'll see you tomorrow.